Hey, hi Karthik.
Ashok.
Okay, Karthik, can you briefly explain about the tools you have worked and your day-to-day activities?
Yeah, sure. So I have been working as a DevOps engineer for past 4 years, and I'm working on the tools like GitHub for source code management, and Maven for building the application, and I use Jenkins for CI/CD pipeline. Then Docker for creating containers images, and Kubernetes for container orchestration. Yeah, and yeah, these are the like common tools that I work on daily basis. And also I work on we use AWS, and work on EC2 instances, S3 VPC, Route 53 on day-to-day basis.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what is taints and tolerance?
Okay. In Kubernetes, we use taints and tolerance for scheduling the pods on the nodes. So when we mark the node as a taint, the pods will not be scheduled on that particular tainted node. Tolerance, it provides exception for that node. So yeah, that is what. So it provides exception for the particular node where we can schedule the pods.
What is the command for that?
uh, yeah, kubectl taint that node space node name, and taint, uh, I think, yeah, taint the key, some key values will be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how do Kubernetes handle load balancing?
Load balancing.
Yeah.
Okay. Using ingress.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Yeah, using ingress, Kubernetes controls the incoming traffic of the pods in the cluster.
Okay. Okay. How do you debug a pod in case if it is failing?
Okay, first we have to check the logs using the commands like kubectl logs pod name, and if you want more details, we can use the describe command as well. And based on the information on the logs, we can proceed with the troubleshooting.
Okay. So, why do we use secrets in Kubernetes?
Okay, in Kubernetes, we use secrets for storing the sensitive informations like database passwords and any RSA token or key values. So to store the sensitive information, we use secrets.
Okay, like in which format it will be stored?
It will be in a base 64 format.
Okay, but if you save it in Kubernetes, it is not secure, right? So how do you save it securely?
Uh, you mean to say like storage? You're asking, or
No, to save secrets, what
okay,
tools you use?
uh, or back.
That is policies.
Okay, yeah. Secrets. It uses encryption, like.
You will be using something called HashiCorp Vault or else AWS Secret Manager.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Sorry.
What are Jenkins agents?
Jenkins agents.
Yeah.
Say, Jenkins agents. Sorry, I don't remember. Shoot.
Okay. So what is the difference between Docker entry point and CMD?
Okay. Actually, if you provide the values in the CMD, it will be. It can be change. It can be like changeable, and but in entry point, the values cannot be changed.
Okay. So can we use any one thing or we have to use both?
We no, we can use any one thing based on the requirement.
Okay. So can you explain about Docker networking?
Okay, so Docker we have three types of networking. Like we have bridge, overlay, and uh, bridge host networking. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have three. So bridge is a default one, which enables the communication between the container and the host. And whereas in host networking, uh, it does not enable any private connection. It opens the communication between the container to the entire host networking, and overlay, which provides the communication across the uh, Docker nodes. It
Okay.
can be, the containers can communicate across the different Docker servers.
What is none network?
None network, it does not provide any network for the containers.
Why do we use that?
If we do not want to access, like if the container want to be secured and do not want to access by any other containers or external networks, we can use it.
Okay. Um, what are Terraform modules?
Okay, Terraform modules that can be like used for reusable values. Like if we define a modules that it can be used in different projects. We have to define a set of variables, outputs, like everything in the Terraform module, and yeah, we can it can be reusable. That is Terraform modules.
Okay. What is state file in Terraform?
State.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Terraform state file is the configuration file that have all the information about the infrastructure configuration.
Okay. So what will happen in case if you delete that state file?
The entire configuration will go. That infrastructure configuration will be gone.
If you delete state file, will configuration go away?
Yes, so like it maintains the configuration, and uh, yeah, it maintains the configuration of
Okay.
the
Can you tell me like
infrastructure.
what are the different Terraform files will be there when you
Okay,
configure?
Terraform files like main.tf, output.tf, variables.tf,
Okay.
yeah, and tf state file, Terraform.tf state file.
Like, do you write state file as well?
Tf state, no, tf state file will be automatically created,
Yeah. What you will have in TF state file?
and tf state file, it have the all the information about the infrastructure that that we created.
Yeah. Okay. Can you explain like what are the different types of storages like S3 storage classes?
Okay, storage classes we have a standard and standard IA, and and Glacier and Glacier Deep Archive, and yeah, I think
Can you
that's it.
explain the difference between each one,
A difference between.
each storage
Okay,
class?
okay. Standard is for frequent access. We use a standard storage class, and standard IA, like uh, it will be stored the files, and we are not frequently accessing. That is standard IA, like infrequent access, and Glacier and Deep Archive are used for long time storage, and we are not accessing them frequently. So for that, we use it. One more is there. I just forgot that.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what is the difference between application load balancer and network load balancer?
Okay. Application load balancer. Okay, it do the path base and host base routing that is in application layer that works on the layer 7, and it is used for HTTP and HTTPS traffics, whereas network load balancer is used in layer 3, and mm, it is used for TCP based traffic routing. Whenever there is a high a high networking throughputs needed, we can use a networking load balancer.
Okay. Okay. So how does AWS auto scaling work?
Okay, for auto scaling, okay, good group. Okay, for auto scaling, there will be a uh, target group. We set it minimum, maximum, and desired state of instances, and based on the metrics values provided, it will scale out and scaling the instances based on the network load.
Okay. Like
So
what are all the things you have to configure for defining auto scaling?
okay, first we have to set up the target group, which combines the resources like AWS instances. Uh, that Okay, yeah, that is the one. And once we create the auto scaling, we have to attach that target group as well. And in the metrics, when we created we have to provide that desired minimum, maximum, and the desired capacity of the instances that need to be running. uh, yeah, I think that's how. Also, we can create a load balancer and attach to that auto scaling group.
Okay. So we should have templating as well. Like what?
Yeah, launch templating,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which we should have the information about the EC2 instances like AMI and instance type, everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's assume a scenario. Okay. So
Okay.
you have a Kubernetes service. It is not
Mhm.
accessible from outside the cluster. Okay.
Okay.
So how do you fix it? It is accessible from inside the cluster. When you try it from
Okay.
outside, you are not able to access it. What
Hmm.
are all the steps you will take to troubleshoot it?
Okay. Actually, there are three services, right? So if you want node port, cluster IP, and the load balancer. So if we want to access from outside, we have to use load balancer, right?
Yeah, okay. Like how you will troubleshoot in case if it is not accessible.
Okay, we have to check the logs like kubectl, describe service name,
Okay,
and based on the information we have to troubleshoot.
okay. Like what are all the other steps you will take?
Okay, we have to check the network policies whether that inbound traffic was denied.
Hmm.
So if it is denied, we have to allow the traffic.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So in case if you want to perform a zero downtime deployment in Kubernetes, so
Okay.
what are all the steps you will take?
Uh, you mean deployment types?
Not deployment, like you have to perform a zero downtime deployment.
Okay. Okay, for zero downtime deployment, we can use either of the deployment strategies like canary or blue green method. So, for instance, if we take canary, so we have to, for example, if we have four replica set, so first we have to take one replica set and upgrade it to the new version, and we have to route the traffic using the load balancer to the like a particular set of people should be used to the new version. And if there are any issues on the new version, that can be rolled back to the older one. If that is good, then the another replica set will be taken and it can be upgraded with a new version. So like that, we can maintain the zero downtime.
Okay. Okay. So you have a Docker container running, okay?
Okay.
But you cannot connect to the internet.
Okay.
So how will you fix that one?
Docker container cannot connect to internet.
Container is running, but you are
Okay.
not able to connect to the internet from your
Hmm.
container. So what are the
Okay.
steps you will
So
take to fix that one?
okay, I have to check the network type of the container.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. Mm, okay. Yeah. The container ports should be accessible from the host, I think.
Okay. So what you will check in network?
Uh, Not sure, sir.
Okay. So we have to do Docker network inspect. So we'll
Sorry,
get
Dr. Deepak?
inspect.
Okay.
Yeah. And based on the bridge type, you have to define those things.
Okay.
And also you have to exec into that container and check etcresolve.conf whether the DNS is accessible or not.
Okay. Yeah, got it.
Okay. So you have a Docker container. Okay.
Mhm.
So it's exiting immediately after running. Okay.
Okay.
So how will you fix that issue and what you will check?
Okay. For Docker container that is failing,
Like
right?
it is exiting as soon as it starts running
Okay.
immediately. Means it's immediately exiting.
Okay.
So how you will fix that one?
Maybe that I have to check that image, whether the image is proper and.
How you will check
Um,
that the image is proper or not?
okay. Sorry. Container. Maybe we need to check the resource limits on the server due to insufficient resources. It might be exiting.
First, you have to check the logs.
Okay, yeah, Docker, the container logs, we have to check and based on that. Okay.
Okay. So you have a Kubernetes cluster. Okay. So you are experiencing high CPU usage. Okay. So
Hmm.
due to high CPU usage, some parts are getting evacuated. Okay. Evacuated.
Okay.
So how
Hmm.
will you handle this situation?
Okay, due to that we can schedule those parts into different nodes that is having the enough resources,
So
or else
is that the way how you troubleshoot?
sorry, we can increase the resource limits on the node where the pods are running.
So even if that get fills,
Uh,
what is the first step you have to do?
you mean first check the pods logs, kubectl get pods logs. We have to check that.
Yeah. After that,
Uh, yeah, after that, based on that error message, we can troubleshoot it. Like if there are any memory issues or resource limit crunch.
so how you will check the CPU usage?
CPU usage by logging into that node and check the CPU usage by using top command or we should have set up the monitoring tool so that will show that CPU utilization, right? So if it reaches the maximum limit, we can
Yeah, like
yeah.
can you tell me in a step-by-step manner, like how you will troubleshoot that issue? So you are experiencing high CPU usage and
Okay.
parts are getting evacuated. Okay. So
Hmm.
how? What are the first steps you do, and how you will troubleshoot the issue?
Okay. Okay, first thing, I think I need to mark that node as taint, so that it will, so that any other new pods will not be scheduled on that node, and I will try to like increase the.
Already CPU usage is more. How new parts will get deployed in this?
Okay. Okay. Shall we try move the parts to different nodes?
It is already moving. It is already getting deleted and moved.
Okay, okay. We can try. Sorry. Then we have to increase the memory space only on the node.
First, you have to check like how many parts are evacuated. So how you will check?
Okay.
You have to do kubectl get parts
Okay.
hyphen all namespaces and grep
Mhm.
evacuated. Okay, so you will get the parts which are evacuated, and then you have to
Okay.
check the CPU usage of the nodes using
Mm.
kubectl top nodes, and then you have
Okay.
to identify which pod is consuming more CPU. Kubectl top
Oh.
pod.
Mhm. Okay.
Then you have to go ahead with the resource request configurations, request and limits.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
Okay, so you have Kubernetes cluster,
Mhm.
but the DNS resolution is failing. Okay, so parts cannot communicate with services using DNS name. So how do you
Okay.
fix that one?
What's connect communicating? Not sure, Ashok. I'm not sure, Ashok. I have no idea on this.
Okay, okay. So you have a Docker image, okay, that is
Mm.
like around 2 GB.
Okay.
So how do you reduce its size?
Uh, by using multi-stage Docker build, we can reduce the size of the images. I
Okay,
remove. Yeah.
next.
Next. Yeah, actually, if you use multi-stage, that image size will be automatically reduced, right?
Yeah,
Also,
how it will be reduced?
we can use distillers images. Like it will remove the system dependencies and all. So the only the application and application runtime dependencies will be there in the.
Yeah, you have to use Alpine or distroless images.
Yeah, Alfino distillers images.
Okay. Can you share your screen?
Yep.
Okay. So can you write a secret file of Kubernetes?
A secret file. You mean secret dot
Secret YAML.
XML?
YAML.
Okay. Okay. API version will be there. Like
I'm
uh,
not able to see.
oh, can you see the notepad, Ashok? No?
Yeah, we're able to see.
Carry one and we have to use kind of secret. Then I'm not. I don't know the complete code. Is it okay?
Okay.
So use the secret and then uh, name secret file and then spec. It will be. Sorry, I don't remember Ashok. Complete file.
Okay. Can you write a multi-stage Docker file?
Multi-stage Docker file.
Yeah.
For, no, I know only that single Docker file. Multi-stage.
Okay.
Not for which application you need to write. That's
Okay. Can you open a new tab?
it.
How would you check the IP address of a machine? Write the commands.
IP address.
Yeah.
Okay. IP config if any
Okay. So how do you check the open ports in Linux?
open ports.
Okay. How do you check network
Except
configuration?
netstate, right?
For what?
For open ports.
No.
Oh,
How do
sorry.
you check network configurations?
Netstate is for netstate is for network configuration, right?
Okay. Netstat?
Netstate hyphen a we can use.
No.
I remember netstate, but
Okay. So how do you check the running process?
running processes using top command.
How do you check the CPU usage?
C proc
What is cproc?
processor limit.
How do you check memory?
Memory. Okay, C process is for memory. I think.
Top?
Top it will show all the processes, right?
Then what is ps-ef?
Okay, sorry. PS-EF is for all process. Top is for checking all the resources.
Top is for checking the CPU.
Okay, yeah, CPU uses.
How do you check memory usage?
Memory uses using cproc. Right.
Using free.
Okay, free.
Okay. Can you write 5 Kubernetes commands?
Kubernetes commands.
Yeah.
kubectl get bots. kubectl uh, to create anything like
Any command, any command.
okay. Okay, kubectl apply hyphen f pod dot YAML is to use the apply pod dot YAML and then kubectl uh, network host, kubectl network host, I confuse. Create network This is for creating a network and kubectl.
Do we have command like kubectl create network?
Oh, it's not there.
Okay, leave it, leave it.
Okay.
Can you write five Docker commands?
Docker commands. Docker yes. Docker. Okay. Okay. Actually, network will come in Docker. Mistaken. Docker. Let's see. The excc hyphen some value will come. I forgot that.
Okay. So what are Terraform workspaces?
Terraform workspaces like is used to deploy the infrastructure in different projects. Like if we have production testing environment, so we can separate it by using the workspaces.
Can you write commands for that one?
Workspace command. I don't. Workspace. I don't remember Ashok. Workspace command.
Okay, can you write any .tf file?
Main.tf file.
Yeah.
Okay. So first we have to run the provider block for AWS. uh, Provide the region as AWS east 1, east 1, and then resource for EC2 instance. Instance name will be there, like my instance. Like instance. I think yeah, this is fine, right? Simple provider with EC2 instance.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Karthik. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Ashok.